The first knot I saw him loose was a love knot. It was found upon the quay, and as he teased the Jenny from its crib, they pulled her from the sea. And freeing the last loop from its den, they breathed new life into her again. It were formed of hair and hemp, and a string of nets used by fishermen at their pots. Water had got at it from the sea, left the tightest of knots. But fingers nifty, fast and pointed at the tip, had brought her safe from sinking with the lost ship. I saw him knock on a door red with plague, no fearing, with the beak-faced doctors gone. I did not want to go in, but waited through the night, pomander in hand, alone, sniffing, watching the candle in the night. It had made his fingers bleed, he'd said, it was that tight. But in the morn, splinter-nailed, he came. I had to catch him at the threshold, while laid within, breathing sweet. The fevered kinfolk huddled from the cold and threw their prayers at his feet, and coin for the laying out of yarns so neat. I saw him draw the scar from off a man's eye, bring a soldier home, the last upon the field, loose a cargo from a rock, untie a failing strand of barley, save a season's yield, walking away with the livid strings dangled in his fist, unknotted, like the smile of a lover kissed. For me, he found me so revelled I could barely talk. He pulled me back a hitch, slipped a throttle, tugged it loose, showed to me the assassin's stitch. And as he eased the bitter threads apart, I fell into a fresh, believing heart. So do not bid me curse the man who made me whole, or tell you where to seek. If your own heartstrings cannot lead you to his pull in a day or in a week, search yourself, search your attic, search your pots, or just listen for his cry. Hey, nuts! Hey, nuts! Hey, nuts! Gee, the Knotsman came our way. His tugs and picker in his case, cording around the marketplace with his any strings for me today. You see the knots upon his face, the lines and hitches tightly bound and trailing like a tethered hound, a story of his sharp disgrace, a tale of scandal going round, of lovers closely knit against their parents' wishes, hard incensed unless the troving rope be found. And so the Knotsman's search commenced, with heavy promises to find the heartstring join, and so unbind the love knot from their bloods condensed. The younger felt within his heart the first cord of his heart untie, and speaking to his lover's eye, awoke him from his joyful rest. The river took them both to die. I found him by the oxbow, away from the new cut. He was looking through his case, his new case, for a picker he did not possess. He had a burn on his neck, but his eyes were knotted red. He were but a boy. They were both. But I loosed it too soon, too sharp and soon. It was a knot in his own side. Should never loose a knot that is not ready. He felt it go, the boy. I know he knew my ways, you see. He'd seen me afore, seen me make a cloven hitch into a half hitch, into an all hitch. Felt it for herself, felt the freedom of a trothel rope tied wrong, loosed. He had the touch. Had the nails, scratched him down the other. He'd already fetched his sister to a better place, so he knew. When I took the lines, when I took the dog's end, when I first drew it out from underneath the leg, and he would know from the cold wind blowing through the wind what I were to do. The strings in the river pass too quick to be untied, and the damn things bloat. Agitated as a fray, he chomped against a halter, never known a tether that could hold him. I have no art and more despair than patience. I didn't know how to draw it out into a straight line, my own heartstrings, let alone his. Let alone his always played a fair tune. Take this. Tie a knot around our fingers both there. Now shall I draw my finger out? And so do you. Now pull it a touch, now. Keep it. Keep it safe. 'Tis a mourning-knot. A keen knot. Keep it by your heart, by your soggy pap. Keep it safe. And when I'm gone, as I will, and as you're ready, it'll draw the hurt. Draw it like a diamond draws the light. Shoot it away like a musket. Keep it till you're ready to unloose it. Then take it out and tug on this string here, this red un, tug it here. And all this long damn grief will be gone. I put it here, tuck it in beneath your smock, 3 ribs up, so you know where to find. I saw him then take a rope, a simple rope of many threads, and short, it was unkinked, never tied. Only loose, I heard him say. He took an end in each hand, crossed them over, wrapped one behind, and passed it through the loop. The elves may have their vengeance on me now. He pulled it tight. Sometimes the love knots are drawn apart, and in a weep, for heartstrings should not be tied. The love knot from their bloods condensed, a tale of scandal going round. A love knot from their bloods condensed, they should never be tied. And then I weep, but heartstrings should not be tied. A heartstring join and so unbind a love knot from their bloods condensed. See, beloved, how I scratch my nail on the side of your hand. Push my knock in the deep of your palm, spread your fingers to kiss the smile inside. Wrap my fist around your thumb. As I bend my brow to press your cheek, clothe your ear to meet my breath. As I lay my tongue neat next to yours, set my hungry teeth amongst your teeth. As I step my soul beneath your feet, as I wrap my knee beneath your thigh, as I lay me soft upon your hip, as I take you hard in my hand, as my belly pools to the small of your back, as my rib slides with yours interweave, as the hair of my limbs take root in your skin, as my blood enters yours like a bruise, as my mouth plays psalms across the field, as I wet your pen from my spit, as we glide across together in a knot that never tightens, as I meet your face, lip to lip, as I loop the swirls of my fingers into yours, as I thread the spirit of my breath into yours, as I tie the veins of my heart into yours, as I bind the fate of my days.